What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we'll be programming cat catching coin game, where we'll be focusing on forever loops, the if statements, and we'll be putting some scores and earning points while we're catching the coins. Without waste of time, let's jump right in. Alright guys, now let's have some fun and code this game. So one thing we'll do first is that we have to choose the background. Then we remove the sprite because we don't need it. We'll choose another sprite, the cat flying, and we see that it has, I think, 2 costumes. Let's go and check the costumes. Oh yes, we have 2 costumes. Then let's change the size to 70. Then the next thing we'll do is that we'll code the script for control. So we'll come to events and say when the green flag is clicked, okay, forever. Then we'll put the if condition. Then we come to sensing, we say when the key, of which it will be our up arrow, is pressed. Come to motion, we say change y by 5. Then we come to looks because we said we want to get that question. Then we'll say change the questions to cat flying B. Okay, now let's run the script. Okay, we can go up. So what's next? We duplicate this code and say the down arrow. Then we change the question to cat flying A. Then we change the value here, say -5. Now we have that going on. Now we have to go back and forth. We'll duplicate again, and then we'll say the right arrow. Then we have to remove this y1 and go and find the x1, because now we'll be moving on the x-axis. Then we'll say move forward by 5. Then we have to go back. Yes, you guessed that right. We duplicate and we say okay, left arrow -5. Now let's see the script is correct. That's perfect. Now the next thing we have to do is to add the tree sprite. Then we go and search for tree. Then we plant our tree here, but our tree is way too big. Let's see if we get a 60. I think it's too small. Let's say 70 looks fine for me. Then I will plant my tree here. Then I go to event here and say when the green flag is clicked, go to, why am I doing this is that when I click this green flag, I want my tree to go back to the initial position, just like this. So what I want next is that I want my tree to move from right to left. Then I'll say forever change the y value by -5. Okay, now let's run the script. Now we got the bug. Now I think we have to get the x1, change x by -5. Let's run the script. There we go. So now another challenge is that now it gets stuck here. So we want it to go like forever coming from right going to left. So I think we have to go and check for the if condition. Then we'll say okay, operators, we take this one. Then we have to find this block here, the check block of x position, which you just snip it here and say -240, because this is the last part of the Cartesian plane of the stage. Okay, then we say motions, we say go back again 202, right? So what's happening is that if the x position is less than -240, go back to your initial position, of which that's the tree that we took into, right? Now let's run the script. That's more like it. So now we're done with the tree. We need to add some clouds. Then we come and say let's search for clouds. Say clouds. There we go. Then go and place our clouds right about here. What will happen is that we'll code the clouds with the very same code as this one. So let's quickly jump to that and say when the green flag is clicked, control no motions first, say go to 158, of which this is the location of the clouds, and we have to highlight the sprite that you are coding, because you will code the sprite only to find that you are coding the wrong sprite. Okay, so just highlight that sprite and code that sprite. So we'll say okay, forever, then we said let me check. Okay, we have okay, there's an if condition here. We say if condition, then we go to motions and say change. We're changing, yes, we're changing x by -5. If I still remember, let me go check. Yes, it's -5. Then we come to operators here. We'll say less than, then we go to motions and take the x position. We'll say okay, here is -240. Then we have to go to the initial position, of which it will be 158. 158. Okay, now let's run the script and see. Okay, that's correct. Now we have to upload the coin. Now we have to add the coin sprite. Let me upload it from my computer. I've left the link on the description where you'll get yours. Just download it and save it on your documents. Okay, so let's reduce the size to 30 and bigger, let's say 20. Now that's much better. So with the coin, I will say when the green flag is clicked, you come to forever. We want to change, because the coin has 4 questions. We say we have to change it to spin. We come to looks and say next question. Right now it's spinning, but it's spinning way too fast. Let's come to control and say at least wait for, let's say 0.2 seconds. Now let's see. Now it's more realistic. Okay, the next thing we need to do now is to hide the coin when we start the code. We say when the green flag is clicked, come to looks, say hide, then we'll show it back again. Then we come to control and say wait for 2 seconds, then we come to show. So guys, please pause the video so you can get the code, screenshot it, then you'll be able to practice on your own. Right, so as we move along, we want this coin to be also moving from right to left, just like the tree and the clouds. So we'll code, we'll say forever and put that if condition, then we say change. Let's change what the x1. Okay, the x values by -5. Then go to operators and say oops, then we come to motions and grab this block here and say -240 also. Then we'll say go to, then we'll say 240. Why? I think it's fine here. Okay, now let's run the script and see. Okay, everything looks fine. Let's run the whole script and see if we have something going on. Okay, everything is fine. So now let's make it interesting. Let's make it more interesting and say I want us, when we touch the coin we get a point. Okay, then we say events, when the green flag is clicked, we'll come to forever. Then we have the if condition. Come to sensing here, you say if touching, then say cat flying. Then we have to create a variable. Let's make a variable, say score. Then say okay. Then when if touching, change score by 1 point. Okay, so when touching, we'll get a point. Now let's run the script. Now we it's not calculating correctly, I think. Okay, let's go to and just snap this one here and see. So if we have a 73, we have to have a 74. Let's see. There we go. So the other thing is that when we stop the code and rerun it again, I want my score to start from 0 again. Then let's go to set my score to 0. Let's run the code. Here we go. That's perfect, but it's not that dynamic. Okay, let's come here to let's grab this one. We want the coin to appear randomly. Let's just say, then get rid of this block. Now let's run the code. Perfect. Now the coin appears randomly. Now it's more dynamic. Now the other thing is that we need to maybe add some sounds. Okay, so let's go and check start sounds. We don't have. Okay, let's go and search for sound for the coin. Let's go and type in coin. Here we go. Then we'll go back to code. Then we select coin here, right? Now let's run again the script. Perfect. Okay, let's have the background sound. How's that? Let's put some background sound. We say when the green flag is clicked, forever. Then we come to sound, play sound until then. Let's go and check. We come to loops, then scroll down here. I use this one, but you can choose the one that you prefer. So we'll come in and say play Xylo2. So let's run again. So that's it, guys. So if you're still struggling with the if conditions and forever, please watch this video right here, or if you're new to this channel, you can go straight to the one on the right for the introduction to Scratch. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share. This will keep us making more videos like this. As always, keep coding one block at a time.